Good morning, Donnelsville eras. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly, and I am proud of all I do and say. Today's lunch will be Bosco sticks or breakfast pizza. Now to the word of the week with Addison.
The word of the week is refreshed. It means full of restful rejuvenation. Today's example is after so many days of break, you should feel refreshed and ready to tackle the third quarter. Try using it today. Now to the thought of the day with Alex.
The thought of the day is from Lee Lokaka, developer of the Ford Mustang, offers this advice. When kids ask me for advice on how to do well in school, I always tell them, stop watching TV and start reading at night. Here's Brooklyn with today's weather.
Today's weather will be cold, high of 21, low of 6. Now to today's birthdays and upcoming events with Litzy.
Today's birthdays and upcoming events are, there would have been several birthdays. We would like to wish happy belated birthdays to Brock K, Xavier G, Christian P, Angelina S, Miles G, Madison D, Mariano L, Carla and Camila C, Joseph Z, Forrest S, Riley L, Donna R, Madison B, Jordan M, Caden C, Jaden M, and Lauren N, all celebrated in the end of December. Hope you had wonderful birthdays. Today's trivia question. Can you name the color of the rainbow? Place your guess in the trivia box outside the library. Good luck. Learn something new today and have a great day.
Good morning and welcome back. As you know, next week we are traveling on a pretend airplane trip to Mexico. And sadly, this week is pretty short, so we didn't really get time to prepare for the trip, for the airplane trip. So I'm going to read you a book called The Airport Book so that you'll be ready to fly next week. Pay attention. The Airport Book by Lisa Brown. When you go to the airport, you take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. You drive on the highway to where the ground is really flat. There are lots of people saying lots of goodbyes. Sometimes they hug, sometimes they cry. They have big bags on wheels and smaller bags on their shoulders and backs. And look how busy it is as you're getting out of your car and unloading your suitcases. Inside the airport, you stand in lines. You stand in lines to get your ticket. You stand in lines to check your bags. There are lines for the restroom, and there are lines to go through security. A lot of lines. A machine x-rays all the bags that you take on the plane. Sometimes another machine x-rays your body. And what they're looking for is they want to make sure that nobody is taking anything dangerous on that airplane. Here again is a picture. You put your bags, your purse, your computer in a little tray, and then it goes through this x-ray machine, and hopefully it comes right out and they say, go on your way. You walk past benches and shops and restaurants and art exhibits. It's like a little indoor town in the airport. Sometimes there are small beeping cars driving through the town. Sometimes the sidewalks and staircases move by themselves. And you can see in this picture what they're talking about. Here are people at restaurants, and there are bookstores and places for you to sit in the airport. And this sidewalk, you just step on it and it moves without you moving. When you reach your gate, you wait and you wait and you wait. Outside, people are getting the plane ready. They're checking that everything is working and safe and clean and ready to fly. Things are loaded onto the plane. Gas is put into the fuel tanks. Food is put into the galley. Luggage is put into the cargo hull. The crew put themselves on board and take their places. So you can see there's a lot of people working at the airport to have your plane safe and ready to go. Now the passengers can board. You wait until your group is called, then you walk down the jetway. It looks like an accordion. So you walk down this hallway and then you go through this accordion-looking thing which extends out to the airplane so that you can walk right onto the airplane, and that is called a jetway. You squeeze into your seat. Some bags go up top. Some bags go underneath your seat. You listen quietly to the safety announcements. You stow your tray table. That means you put it up because the plane is ready to take off. You buckle your seatbelt right across your lap. Now, if you haven't seen the inside of an airplane, everything is small and very close. So you can see these two people are sitting very close together, and somebody's sitting by the window seat. And if you get a chance to sit by the window seat, you get to look down at what it looks like from the air, to look at a town or to look at the clouds. And it's kind of crowded. A flight attendant walks up and down the aisle pushing a cart. Sometimes you get something to drink. Sometimes you get something to eat. Sometimes there is a movie to watch. Sometimes there are people to talk to. Sometimes the plane is bouncy, but most of the time it is very smooth. Outside there are clouds and clouds and clouds. And next week while we're flying, we're going to look at some pictures that show you what do the clouds look like when you're up above them in an airplane. When the plane lands, you collect all of your things. You say goodbye to the crew and go to the baggage carousel to find the bags you checked. The bags travel around in a circle. When you see your bag, you pull it off fast. So you can see this is a moving, what do you call it? Conveyor belt. And the luggage moves along the conveyor belt. And when you see yours, you need to grab it. You have to make sure that your bag is really your bag. Outside, there are lots of people saying hello. Sometimes they hug, sometimes they cry. Then everyone leaves. When you leave the airport, you can take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. We're taking Grandpa's car. Then, when you go home again, you do everything all over again in the other direction. And I love this picture. This is where they were going. And actually, you're going to find out that in Mexico, there are some beautiful, beautiful beaches. We might visit one of them. Thanks, and happy reading.